So I wanted to make another YouTube video, but I felt a little bit embarrassed about this thing on my lip. Then I realised that's what my whole video could be about. The fact that my daughter split my lip. So yeah, true folks, this happened. With a fist, I think. What's funny about it is that it happened just a few hours after I'd finished this event that I've been organising for a couple of months about non-violent parenting with the founder of non-violent parenting, and then split my lip open in a bit of a wrestle with my kid. Just to clarify, my lip wasn't split open in anger. It was a big, crazy family tickling match. You have those, right? You know, it was all on, it was carnage. And what can I say? I came out bleeding, really bleeding. But let's just say my kid did split my lip open in anger. What would I have done? Would I have punished her or given her some kind of consequence? Let me tell you my 3 takeaways from that very event, Nonviolent Parenting, with Ruth Beaglehole, all the way from Los Angeles. And I'm going to tell you one word that is a really important word for you to remember when your kid is having some huge, epic emotions. That's my last tip, so stay tuned for that. So number 1, anger is always unmet needs. It's such an important thing to think about, because instead of like looking at your kid and thinking, woo, they are exploding, you can look at them and think, shivers, they've got some needs. What is it? What are the needs on the table? And you can also look at it for yourself, like when you're angry yourself, what are your needs that aren't being met? It's a really helpful thing to realize about anger. Anger is not necessarily a bad thing at all. In fact, anger can give you a real great insight into the fact that something needs to change. Social justice comes about because people get angry about something and they realize that something in the world needs to change. Anger is a really important emotion, but we do need to take the chance to discover what is the impetus for that anger. Okay, second takeaway that I think is really important. The work of the parent, drum roll, brrr, the work of the parent is regulation. It sounds like a really boring word, but it is our most important work as a mother, as a father. What do we mean by regulation? So, when you get stressed, when your kid is having a huge emotional outburst and it perhaps triggers something in you, you get these warning signs. What are your warning signs? Mine are, I get a bit of shortness of breath, my heart starts beating. My brain and my body are trying to force me into my animal brain, and actually for this I need to stay up here in my empathetic, analytical brain. So I need to go and do something. For you it might be having a cup of tea. For me it's sometimes putting on music. I have like 2 songs that really help me and I just play them. In fact, some days I play those songs all day. If you were to walk into my house, you'd see this playlist and there's 2 songs on it, and some days I just need that because it's helping me to stay calm and in my good big brain up here. It might seem small, but it is everything. If we can always approach our child in their emotions in a state of regulation, we're always going to be able to support them and help them and give them what they need from us. Whenever we approach our child in a state of deregulation, only bad crap is going to happen. We're going to lose our shiz. We're going to say something we regret. We're going to blame them. We might shame them. We might end up punishing them. And we don't want to do any of those things. So how do you regulate? It's a huge question, and it's one that every parent needs to answer, and every parent needs to kind of bring in habits in their life to help them to do that. Okay, so that's regulation. we gotta get on it. Thirdly, this word, it's a word from Dr. Dan Siegel. He's a pretty great guy. Check out his books. And Ruth Beaglehole has identified that it's a really important state for parents. The word is COLE. It stands for curious, open, accepting, and loving. So say something is happening, you've found yourself feeling a bit triggered, you've gone away, you've just really quickly, maybe even just with a few breaths, got yourself back into your regulated state. And now your work is to approach your child in a state of curiosity. So you're curious about what is going on with them. You genuinely want to know what has happened, what you can help with. So you're curious. Oh, you're open. You're open to what they're going to tell you. You might even be physically open with your hands and your posture. That shows them that you're ready for them, you're there and you're present. A, you're accepting. You're going to accept what they tell you and you're going to accept them no matter what, even if it's something huge and even disappointing. They're going to know that you accept them for exactly who they are. And L, you're loving. You're in a state of love. You're looking at them in the best light possible and they know it. So that's the word, COLE. And it's a really good one to write down on your fridge because it's not only good in the face of huge emotions, but it's also an incredible state to live your life in. Like, imagine how great the world would be if we were all curious, open, accepting, and loving towards everyone in our life in every single human relationship. So when your kid throws a wobbly, your partner throws a wobbly, your boss throws a wobbly, you throw a wobbly, you can get yourself in a state that could actually transform that situation into a really good, beautiful thing for your relationship. That's my aim. I want to be like in a state of COLE all the time. So that's a little bit of parenting wisdom by Ruth Beaglehole from the Center of Nonviolent Parenting. It's a really great topic for you to explore if you want to be a gentle, loving, radical parent. I really recommend it. Okay, stay tuned for my next video where I will be telling you a story all about the day my children found our stash of condoms. I can't wait to tell you this story. Okay, I would love you to subscribe, like, and comment. See you soon.